Alright, Mom, you have to choose a book just based on the cover and the synopsis. Is it up the wazoo or out the wazoo? Hear me out. What's up, it's Jan back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. This is going to be my December, oh my god, that's crazy, my last 2025 cramming vlog plus a 24-hour readathon. Alright, so hi, we're starting off with a 24-hour readathon. That's already kind of a failure because I already fell asleep. First failure of the day is that I did not get up at 5. It was Christmas yesterday, okay? It's currently Friday the 26th. I'm off work. I'm tired from Christmas endeavors. So I got up at 7:05. I was fighting for my life, but I finished my first book already, and then I fell asleep for an hour. And now I'm continuing to read The Sword of Kaigen, but I'm gonna eat Christmas leftovers first. But the first book I read was Baby Teeth by Meg Grehan? I don't know. I saw this on like a Sapphic Vampires Instagram post randomly, so I went to see if the library I work at has it, and it did. It's a novel in verse about Sapphic vampires. It is YA, so it was just a very quick story to get through to give myself momentum, and I gave it 3 stars. I love a novel in verse. It's quick and it's usually, you know, deep, and it has good writing for the most part. I did get a couple quotes into my favorite quotes of the month post that I post on Patreon every month, so that's pretty cool. This is a Sapphic vampire romance essentially, and I never heard of it until I saw it on the Instagram post, so I'm glad I got it and read it, and I can return it to the library when I go back to work on Monday. The vibes are kind of like Twilight but make it sapphic, and the writing is a little bit better, and obviously it's in verse, so in poetry format versus prose. It's very angsty, but I feel like it's a lot more tasteful of angst than Twilight. I will try to remember to do a fun fact. Oh, I have my phone right here. Fun fact on yellow roses. If you're new here, as I'm looking this up, a cramming vlog is where I try to go balls to the wall and just read as many books as humanly possible to cram at the end of the month. It's usually the last week or so of the month, and it is a week away from New Year's Eve as of yesterday. So yeah, this is probably gonna be the longest one in a while because I've been doing like 2-day ones, 4-day ones, so hopefully it's a fun one. Yellow roses symbolize joy, friendship, and new beginnings today, but historically they represented jealousy. Okay. I love learning the meanings of flowers and colors and things like that. That's pretty much all I have to say about this. I'm gonna try to read until page 300 of The Sword of Kaigen. I'm currently on page 265. I've been reading this since April. Yeah, I know. Don't yell at me. I have another poetry collection that was sent to me by the author, and it's like very artsy, has like photography and stuff in it. I would maybe start The Gingerbread Bakery, continue some other current reads. I'm listening to Icebreaker by Hannah Grace on audio. I have like 3 hours left. That is on my 25 for 2025, and I have some packing to do because we are moving. I'm gonna pack some of my books that I've read in the bedroom. I will be doing some laundry. I have 3 hours worth of work to do, so I will definitely be finishing Icebreaker. This is gonna be a 24-hour readathon, kind of, but also a cramming vlog until the end of the year. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. Hope you're all having a great holiday season. I know I am, because it's been stress-free for once in my entire life. And I'll talk to you when I have another reading update. Okay, so I saw this thing online, and apparently guys can't do this. So we're testing it. You start like this, then you go down, and then right arm, left arm, and then up. This is just to make sure he doesn't face plant. Oh my god! Actually?
Is it like...
I can't.
Makes no sense.
Go this way, face the camera. Okay. There you go. Hop, hop. Oh! Oh my god, why?
I don't know. Have you done the chair test?
No.
Against the wall?
Have you done the against the wall leaning?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Why? Is it like something with our hips?
Probably. Well, it's kind of like if I had just like a regular chair, I'd show you that one.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck that. I can't do that.
That's crazy. Wow, leaving the house the day after Christmas is not ideal. It was packed at Half Price Books, packed at Barnes, but I did get some footage, barely though. But here's my stack, and I paid nearly nothing for this. This was all $25. Hear me out. At Barnes, I had a $10 reward and everything was 30% off because I was a member. I think 35% off, something like that. And then Joey's friend Nick got me a gift card for Christmas, so I used that. So I paid nothing for these two. So I was like, let me buy sequels for books I haven't read yet, because I told myself in 2026 I'm not doing that anymore. I'm gonna read all the previous books before buying the next book in the series. Mark my words, that's an easy one. That's an easy one, you know? The only reason I do that is because, mostly, it's because I'm afraid that they're gonna sell out of that specific edition. Like this one for Eternal Ruin by Tigris Germa, this was the last one at Barnes & Noble of this edition, and at Half Price Books they don't have this edition. This is the signed one and the deluxe limited edition, so I was like, let me just get this because this is on my 26 for 2026, or not this, Immortal Dark is, and I've only heard good things. It's by a black author, it's about vampires, and it's dark academia, so like obviously already 5-star feels. And then this, the first book, is also on my 26 for 2026, so I was like, let's do it. Just in case. I don't know what's up with this reversible dust jacket. I don't know if it's only for the first printing or what, but I need this reversible dust jacket because it matches the first one that I have, which is The Will of the Many. Did I say that? The Will of the Many is on my 26 for 2026, and I've only heard positive reviews for that book as well as the sequel. But people are liking the first one more, but still. This alone was $34. The total before I used my gift card was $30.57 for both of these. But I paid nothing. Half Price Books, unbeknownst to us, was having a 20% off sale this weekend as well. So I got 4 books. One was on clearance for $2. This is How It Works Out by Miriam Lacroix. It says genre-bending, arresting, uncanny exploration of queerness, love, and our drive for connection in any and all possible worlds. And I have been eyeing this because I love the cover so much, and I know my friend Megan also bought this last year, I think, and I've just been fascinated by it, and I got it for $2. I got An Excellent Host by Chelsea G. Summers for $5.99. I will be selling this on my Pango, not for $5.99, okay, because this is worth quite a lot of money. I'm not gonna go overboard, but I mean, I'm gonna make a profit. Are you fucking kidding? Because that's called smart shopping, okay? It's signed. This, if you didn't know, first of all, is the author of A Certain Hunger, which is one of my favorite books of all time. And this is Chelsea G. Summers' exclusive story.
Sorry.
Jesus fuck.
I tried holding that in.
Exclusive story that is only available in print, and it was printed exclusively for Independent Bookstore Day last year. When I tell you it's sold out everywhere, I didn't hear about this until like halfway through Indie Bookstore Day, and I was like, oh, surely there's a bunch of them. There's no way. Like, I've never heard of these like exclusive Indie Bookstore Day editions. I don't know if they do that every year or what, but that's the first time I heard of it. So I was like, I'll get it tomorrow or something. I looked the next day at like every local bookstore around me that might have it. Didn't have them in Illinois. I ordered it at like a New York website or bookstore's website. It went through, and then they canceled my order and refunded me because it sold out. Same thing with either an Ohio one or a Minnesota one. Missouri? One of the Midwestern states. So then one of my fellow vamps, Destiny, found one at their local bookstore and oh so kindly sent it to me, and it was the last copy at their store. I found it at Half Price Books. Isn't that wild? But yeah, this was really good. This was 5 stars. And then I found the UK edition of Fear the Flames in paperback, and this is one of my favorite books of all time as well. I prefer the indie edition, like the indie version, because they changed it when it got traditionally published. It's a lot shorter than the indie edition, but I mean, it's the UK paperback for $8.99. Ew. It says Fear the Flames Fourth Wing meets Game, I'm assuming Game of Thrones? I don't know. I don't know anything about Game of Thrones, but it's pretty. And it was pretty cheap for a UK edition. And then I got a cowboy romance that I've never heard of, and it's an indie edition as well, and it's called Among the Willows by Jennifer L. Strand. Now I'm getting in the habit of looking up authors that I've never heard of before I buy their books. I mean, if you know anything about this author, let me know. But I didn't see any problems, so I'm excited for this though, because I've never seen it. And I kind of like this. Okay, come on, I'm almost done. Go ask Dad. For some reason, I just really like this cover. The landscape inside the horseshoe. I don't know. I'm a hoe for anything with a horseshoe on it. Anyway, that's that. It is now almost it's 5 p.m. I got to page 300 of Sword of Kaigen. Now I'm gonna switch to Icebreaker and start packing and doing other productive things because clearly I'm not getting very far sitting my ass on this beanbag. Toodaloo, buckaroos. Hello, it is a couple hours later. It's almost 9. I did in fact, there's a ghost out to get me. Let me turn on another light. Okay, that's better. I did in fact pack a few boxes. I emptied out a full shelf in the bedroom and some stacks that were on my floor with the intention of putting them on another shelf, but that's for the new place. And I also got a couple shelves, like sections off my little spinny shelf. So we're making progress, y'all. I ate dinner and I did dishes, and the whole time I was listening to Icebreaker, and I finally finished it. I'm giving it 4 stars. I am very shocked. I had very low hopes, low expectations, especially like the first, I don't even know. I don't want to say 100 pages, but a little bit less than that. I was like, okay, there's some spice, there's no chemistry, I don't really care for these characters, there's a lot of like hockey bro talk. I didn't like being in either of their heads really. And then it got better. It got better. I don't know when it happened, but it got better and I love them together. Oh my god, wait, before I forget, there was also this part where she was reading this book. I don't know why I just quoted that. She was reading this book that was a Pretty Woman retelling. That's what I should be quoting. Stella is so cute, and it's about an autistic woman who needs instructions of how to be good in bed, and then they said it has a turquoise cover. I was like, The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. Yes, I love that book so much. So that was cool. I love when books mention books that I have read and enjoyed, or that I can even like recognize based on context clues without them actually saying the title. Could have done without the epilogue, but it was also cute, like the very, very ending of the epilogue, this other part of the epilogue, but you know, the part of epilogues that I don't like, it was there, and it sucks the way it happened, but oh well. The different plot lines within this, I was not expecting so many layers, not only to the plot, but to the characters too. Like, the dude's got daddy issues up the wazoo. Is it up the wazoo or out the wazoo? I don't even know. I don't think I've ever said that in my life. Anyway, then the girl has issues with grappling with her relationship with her skating partner because he's a little dick and he acts like it. He's just like this weird possessive guy and he tries to sabotage her and her happiness. Yeah, I'm not gonna say any more than that, but there's a lot of layers to that storyline. Also, trigger warning, because she does talk about her eating disorder, and that all kind of connects with skating as well. But like, he's just so caring for her and so protective and just there for her. It's so cute. They're so cute. And he is just so aware of her he's just very aware of when she's feeling certain ways, what to do to try to help her, the little things she likes. Super cute. At first I didn't like him, but he grew on me. It turned around pretty fast. And now I'm sad that I didn't annotate because they said some really cute lines to each other. So I will definitely be keeping this book. I lied in my Keep It or Kick It vlog. I should probably remember because I said this is most likely gonna be a kick it, and that's the vlog that I started this in, but I have to put like text overlay now that I ended up keeping it. I will definitely be rereading this one day, especially once I finish the rest of the series. I feel like I'm gonna want to go back and annotate this because they talk a lot to each other about love and knowing what you want out of love and just like being patient with each other and communicating, and I was like, wow, that is a mature relationship right there. I will share a fun fact about figure skating. The first figure skating club formed in Edinburgh, Scotland in 1742. Canadian Kurt Browning was the first to land a quadruple jump in competition in 1988. They were talking about quadruple jumps in that book. So we're gonna go with that. I think that was exactly 200 pages read. I think at some point in this vlog, I don't know if I'm gonna jump into it right now. I might continue the Sword of Kaigen, but at some point I think my next 25 for 2025 book is going to be tackling this, which is Ordinary Human Failings by Megan Nolan, who's author of Acts of Desperation, which I gave 5 stars, sobbed to. I need to reread that book. I bought this before it even came out in the US and I still have yet to read it. The audiobook's only like 6 hours long. This is 215 pages, so I can do an immersive reading situation, especially because I tried the audiobook with just the audio and the narrator has an Irish accent, so I think I'm gonna need to see the words, especially if I want to speed it up a little bit. Woohoo! Book 2 of the Readathon! Go me! Okay, so that was like a concept of a 24-hour readathon. To be fair, I did stay up till 2:30 reading. I read up to 40% of The Storm by Rachel Hawkins, and I read to page 352 of The Sword of Kaigen. And it's so intense, my heart hurt. I could not even take the camera out and talk. I was just processing everything. I haven't cried yet. I teared up a little bit in the very first sad part, in like the first 100-ish pages, I believe, but I want to be sobbing. I can't wait. I can't wait. Plan is to still finish that in this vlog. Just 24 hours is over. It's been over. It's 2 p.m. I've been coloring. Let me show you what I did. I finished my Frozen picture. I also bedazzled Holding the Reins. I gave this 3 stars. I love bedazzling romances because they're just so fun. They have all these like fun elements on the cover, so I chose this to bedazzle. We've been watching Cops. We had breakfast. I have to post some new books on my Pango. I have a bunch that I'm unhauling from yesterday's packing endeavors. I'm doing sprints tonight with patrons at 6:45. Right now we're about to run some errands, so I'm gonna bring my Kobo with me to read The Storm. I'm hoping to finish that in this vlog as well. I almost continued reading What Hunger, but I didn't feel like it. It's been a while since I've read a lot of horror, which is so unlike me, but Joey and I are currently buddy reading Lucky Day by Chuck Tingle, but that's for a separate spoiler-filled vlog for my Full Moon Book Club, and that vlog will be up January 3rd. Don't know when this vlog's going up, probably after that. So we'll be working on that today, but yesterday I read, I'm gonna try to remember to keep track of page counts. Oh, I haven't even calculated it yet. I definitely read over like 250 pages though, so that's cool, I guess. I need to do a 24-hour readathon where I don't leave the house and I just like keep getting stir crazy, and I just need, maybe in the new place, maybe in the new apartment when I have a library room. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later. That's all I got for now.
Mine is fancy. Okay. How do we
You have it in your mustache.
Hey, you move it.
Oh.
Out. 1, 2, 3.
What you reading? Okay, Mom, what book are you reading? Look, Arsenic and Adobo, the book you said you would read 3 years ago. Alright, Mom, you have to choose a book just based on the cover and the synopsis.
Okay.
And it has to be a book I don't own yet.
How would I
I'll
know?
tell you. I'll tell you. And then I'll buy it if it looks interesting to you. I'm scared. My mom does not read. No, you can pick anywhere. There's romance over there. You can pick horror. Come here, pick horror.
I want, no. I want comedy.
Here, pick a romance then. She's picking a book for me to buy.
For you?
Mm-hmm.
Just my type.
Scared. Scared. You gotta read the title, you gotta read the back, see if it sounds interesting.
First I have to look at the title and then I read the back.
Okay. No. It's pink, she said. she's picking a book for me. Thank you. You want an elderly protagonist? What do you mean by that? How old was that girl?
14 years old.
I don't think that's for. This has something.
This is there.
It says they.
Oh, they got hot girls also small time. At 14.
At 14 they fell for each other.
Oh.
I already read that.
It's a love story. Everything's a love story. Take me home. Story of my life.
I own that already.
I watched this movie.
I'm gonna read that next month.
For the love of the
None of those, because that author sucks. Do it. Oh, I already owned that.
I thought 13 lessons.
Picks all the pink covers. What made you pick that one?
This one.
Why?
Lala, ganda. 13 lessons.
What did the back say that made you want to pick it?
Well, everyone she sees something.
You have to give up. You just like it for the pink?
No. She has a lot of dating experience with men. With men or women? See, this is ACDC.
What's ACDC?
You can be
It's called being bi, Mom.
bi.
Alright.
Weekly lessons to tears. How every family life she's always wanted. The only issue is now she wants Taylor too. Oh my goodness. Your attraction becomes impossible.
My camera's running out of
Malaki
battery.
ang problema nito.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Let's see
Okay. Alright, that's the
if
one.
she will end up with a man or a woman.
Okay. I'll let you know. Okay, now she's picking the general fiction one for me. Ooh, it's pretty. Oh, it's Geneva Rose. I've read her before. The synopsis is on the inside. No, the other side. Here? Yeah, the left. That's where you find. Hi, it's been a few days. It's currently New Year's Eve. Most of our walls are blank now because we're moving in 11 days. In case you haven't heard, it's currently my mom's birthday, so we're gonna go to Texas Roadhouse because of course we are. We were gonna go to a fancy place, but I think my stepdad said he doesn't want to. So we're going to Texas Roadhouse. I have 7 minutes left of If an Egyptian Cannot Speak English, so I will be finishing that tonight. I also have about 30 pages left of The Storm by Rachel Hawkins. So we're gonna finish at least 2 more books. Tomorrow for Christmas Eve, we have plans at New Year's Eve. We have plans around, like, we're leaving at 5 so we can go to Bucket of Blood, do my last book purchase of the year. This was not my idea. Joey wanted to go to Bucket of Blood, okay? Who am I to argue? Joey's sick, in case you didn't notice. And then we're gonna go to our friend Nick's house. I don't know if I'm gonna vlog. I don't know if I'm gonna end this beforehand. Maybe I should vlog. I don't know. I'm gonna also try to do the 1 second a day videos again next year, but I think I'm just gonna post them monthly on Patreon instead of like a whole thing. I don't know. We'll see. But Jesus fucking Christ, get it together. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, yeah, we're gonna try to do a 12-hour readathon tomorrow. I think I'm gonna be motivated enough to wake up early, like 5 a.m. early, but it has to end at 5 because that's pretty much when we're leaving the house. So we're gonna see what happens, but I'm definitely gonna finish. Jesus. I'm definitely gonna finish at least 2 more books in this vlog, in this month, in this year. I'm actually caught up with vlogs though. Yay me. I don't know what this was, but yay me. I have 20 minutes left to edit of my most recent vlog, and then I have my January TBR to put up tomorrow. Okay, I'm done. I'm done fucking vlogging. I'm done.
Sit down and I'm making an announcement for you.
This is so embarrassing. Just hop on! Mom, you gotta go like this.
Attention, Texas Roadhouse. I got a very special guest tonight. My friend Leah's turning 21 today. Let's make some noise for her. I need your
motorway. There was something about you that day. I can still hear the shimmering sound. The hill is near, let's get right up. Walk up to the very top. We couldn't tell the sky from the ground.
Say Happy New Year's Eve, Reagan! Excuse all the boxes around me, but we're about to go get more because we kind of gave up on Facebook Marketplace because no one responds, and this is a terrible time to move because it's during the holidays, but we're just gonna suck it up and buy some boxes for my books from Lowe's. Not Home Depot, Lowe's.
Yes, we get it.
I finished 2 books since we last spoke. I finished If an Egyptian Cannot Speak English. I gave that 4 stars. I really like the audiobook. If you want to learn anything about Egyptian culture, read that book. If you don't, read it anyway. Hold on, let me read my Goodreads review because Joey's waiting on me and then he's gonna get hot and he's gonna get bothered and...
Oh, I'm not bothered all the time around you.
Oh, cute. Okay, so I gave it 4 stars. I said, ew, creepy. I love books with unique formatting, phenomenal writing, and character study. If you've ever had an inkling of interest in learning more about Egyptian culture, read this. If not, read this anyway. It's a beautiful deep dive into 2 characters' lives without holding anything back, as in it even talks about one of them experiencing diarrhea. I love how each chapter answers a question you didn't know could be responded to in such a raw, meaningful, sophisticated manner. Really enjoyed it. Highly recommend. It gets brutal though. Heartbreaking, heart-wrenching, sad, triggering. Check trigger warnings, but it's a well-written book. And then I also finished The Storm by Rachel Hawkins this morning. I finally finished my arc. It's definitely a slow burn thriller, which in my opinion is an oxymoron because I feel like all thrillers should be fast-paced, but whatever. Unless they're like 400 pages long. But this one was like 288, and it took a long time for me to get invested in any part of the story. But I think, when was it? Probably like 60% is when I was like, oh, okay, we're getting somewhere. It goes balls to the wall with reveal after reveal, but still not in like a fast way. The end, like the very final reveal was probably the most shocking for me, but at the same time I wasn't like, holy shit, I'm obsessed, highly recommend 5 stars. It was 3 stars. And The Villa by her is still my favorite. If you didn't know, Rachel Hawkins and what the fuck is her name? The one who wrote the X-Hex. They're the same person. It's a pen name. But yeah, it's about these 3 women. All their perspectives come together. Y'all know I love stories that have like a bunch of characters and then they all come together at the end. That's exactly what happened, and all the characters connect somehow one way or another at the end. Of course, there's a murder, maybe more than one murder, and many people involved. I think it was clever the way she like incorporated different storms and how the storms are named after women, and there was like a whole section about that where they explained why they're named after women versus men. I feel like I haven't read any fiction books that really talk about that, so that's pretty cool. So it was like historical fiction, thriller. Ooh, squirrel! Squirrel cam! Look at him. Just trudging through the snow. You want to shovel our balcony? Excuse me? Sir, do you want to hear about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? I'm dead. He's so dead.
My God!
He is so impatient. So we're gonna go. Oh my God, hold on. We're gonna go. I'm running out of time to finish the Sword of Kaigen. Okay, I have 155 pages left.
This book is worse than anything ever. I'm so tired of this book. She's been reading this for a year.
Since April.
Yeah, a year.
Since April. It'll happen. I don't want to take this book to 2026. You know what sucks even more? Is that I think it's gonna be 4 stars, not 5. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Maybe I'll take you with. Maybe I'll remember to vlog. We'll see. Do you love me?
I love you.
Hey, remember when you proposed?
Yep.
Okay, I forgot to vlog buying the boxes, but here is the progress. Finished that. Also did most of my favorites shelf. I just have my potential top 10 of the year up there in decor, obviously. But we're making progress. Hello, Reagan. Now it's time to continue the Sword of Kaigen. I got to page 500 before I started packing. Chapter 28, I have 109 pages left. And it's 4:30 and we have to leave in 2 hours. Can I do it? I don't know. But I did finish another book. I finished Bouquets and Buckles by Elliot Rose. I was listening to this. It was a very short audiobook. I got it as a Libro FM ALC. It's a novella, a standalone novella in the Crimson Ridge series. It's an age gap Christmas cowboy romance. I had no idea it took place during the holidays, so listening to it on New Year's Eve was perfection. I gave it 3 stars. It was just a lot of spice, which I don't mind if I like the characters. The fact that the guy was the FMC's best friend's dad, insane. Well, not really, if you read a lot of that type of romance, but they took some risky chances. Like, they made some risky moves, and it had my heart stopping, my mouth screaming. I was screaming, I was squealing. I love my cowboys, no matter what age they are, you know? There was a little bit of character background. They talked about why he started appreciating her in his son's life, because his son is bisexual, and the dad was very aware that the son was able to be himself around the female main character. What the fuck's her name? I already forgot her name. I know the dad's name was Luke Rhodes, the son's name was Brad, and his partner's name was Finn, but I don't remember the girl's name. Oh, Skylar. Oh my god, that's my car's name. Yeah, so that was cute how he talked about that with her. I don't know what the age difference was, but it was a fun time. I'll do a fun fact about storms too for the storm, and then we'll do a fun fact for bouquets and buckles. Astrophobia is the fear of thunder and lightning. Why did I say it like that? She had a business. She loved peonies, the flower, and she had a business growing them. Peonies are ancient long-lived flowers, 100+ years, from China, symbolizing wealth, romance, and honor, appearing in every color except blue, with edible petals and attracting ants that protect them. Oh, I didn't know they were Indiana's state flower. If you didn't know, I lived in Indiana for like 3 years. I will let you know when I hopefully finish the Sword of Kaigen. Manifesting. I need a New Year's Eve miracle. Like, stat. We're literally parked by my friend's house, and I'm cramming the last 30 pages. I've been reading the entire car ride here. I'm gonna do this before I party. Look guys, I have friends. Oh, y'all know him. I made my drink too strong because I don't know how to do life. Because apparently I just turned 21. This is Nikki. Hi. I just met her. That's Mike. Y'all have seen him. He's the Lord of the Rings nerd.
That's right.
Where's Dominique? Oh, did she go to the bathroom? And there's Nicholas. Oh, I finished my book. Okay, wait, I have to do my update. I have to do an update.
Can you go do this in the hallway?
Yeah. Alright, so I finished my book. Finally. I gave it 4 stars. I didn't cry. I don't really know what I'm saying. I feel pressure. I think I need to read it closer together. That's one of those where I spent way too long to read it, but I loved how emotional it was and how one of the big themes was sacrifice, and it was like in all aspects of Misaki's life, familial, personal, talent, career, I guess way of life, lifestyle. The ending was heart-wrenching. There were a lot of heart-wrenching moments. I liked certain chapters more than others. I will say the chapters that were long didn't feel as long, and I really liked how there was a lot of dialogue because it made the chapters go by faster. I'm surprised I was able to follow everything with the world building and everything like that. I think the writing was incredible. I can't wait to read Blood Over Brighthaven, which is on my 12 Rex by 12 Amps for next year. I like that there wasn't a lot of like info dumpy moments. I think she distributed the world elements and plot and everything and character introductions really well, and the glossary was very helpful. I feel like I'm forgetting things, but yeah, I'm sad it wasn't 5 stars. Maybe upon a reread I give it a 5. I really do appreciate that it's a standalone though. Oh my god, if I had to read a series of that long of books, maybe I'll cry the next time. Now that I know the characters and kind of know what's gonna happen, maybe I'll pay attention to things more. But I'm gonna go back over there now, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Maybe. Happy New Year. Oh, Dominique!
Okay. Are you vlogging?
Yeah, I was updating over here.
My freaking stockings again. So now I both have rips here.
Oh, I hate that.
It's midnight.
Midnight!
Kiss me, damn it. Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Alright, fun's over. Oh, alright, time to go home.
Oh, we'll see you guys. Get out of my house. Okay.
forgot and never brought to mind. Should all acquaintance be forgot and all